What's good? What's good, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of The Urban Platform Speaks. Make sure to like and subscribe as you tune into the channel, check out the content. And with that being said, man, I want to speak about Cooper Flagg. Cooper Flagg was just recently on I think he was on what was that? He was on ESPN, right? And they asked Cooper Flagg about his decision, like is he going to stay at Duke or is he going to or is he going to declare for the draft, right? And so Cooper Flagg, you're just coming off of that heartbreaking loss to the Houston Cougars, in the Final Four, which for the first for the first 39 minutes of that game, they was in the they was you know they was in control, and it was looking like they were going to win, even though for the last probably like about 7-8 minutes or maybe around that time they wasn't scoring, but like Houston just kept chipping away at their lead that they had, right? And so like I said, and then it was like what it was like a minute and 13 left, and the Cougars went on a 9-0 run in the final 33 seconds to win the game. And so it wasn't the way that Cooper, he wanted to end his college career, or end his season, I should say, because he was looking forward to going all the way. They had so much talent on that team. I thought they was going to win that game too. But anyway, he's Cooper Flagg still had in my opinion, he had a successful season there, even though they didn't win it all. Let me see. Cooper averaged 19 points a game, 7 rebounds and 4 assists, as a freshman. Was very good. It's very good. But like I said, when ESPN asked him, is he going to declare for the draft? Because most people are picking Cooper to go number one, and so now his answer was he wasn't sure yet. What he's going to do is he's going to talk to his parents. He's going to talk to his coaches, um, and then they're going to think it over, as what he should do, what should be his next move, as far as where he should come back. Now, most people think that he should leave, you know, um, so he can just go ahead and just start making that money, right? My thing is, no doubt that Cooper is good enough to play in the NBA. He definitely had a talent, but I wish, in my opinion, I wish it was a way that Cooper could come back for like one more year, just to like to kind of like refine his game. I think that Cooper, like as he stands now, I think he'll have a very good, um, very successful NBA game. And the reason I say that is because Cooper Flagg, on offense, he scored all three levels. I've seen him play with his back to the basket. I've seen him shoot the mid range, and I've seen him shoot the three. I've seen him going to the rack too, right? So on offense, I don't have, I think he had he's very well, he's prepared for the NBA, in my opinion, on offense, right? Then on defense, man, I seen he plays solid defense. I seen on ball defense and help side defense. Somebody was playing, one of his teammates had got back down, and the guy just did like a drop step and turned towards the baseline and shot a jumper, and Cooper Flagg just got up, blocked it, like threw it into the stands, right? So he got the complete game. He got the complete game. So no doubt that if Cooper Flagg was to leave now and go to the NBA, he would have I think he'd have a successful career. But I just think that if it was some kind of way, and that's not a popular, for somebody to be as good as Cooper Flagg, that's not popular for them to stay 2 years. But I just think that if Cooper Flagg stayed a little bit longer and just refined his game a little bit more, huh, and ain't no telling what he could do at the next level. Right now, he's an intelligent ball player and all that stuff too. But I think most of what Cooper Flagg is like it's like natural instincts or his physical ability right now, right? But I think if he just stayed one more year and just worked on his game a little bit more, um, man, because ain't no doubt that he can play, but sometimes in this era of the one and dones, like as soon as you have any type of success or as soon as you prove that you're ready for the next level, um, they want you, everybody wants you to just go ahead and start getting paid. But man, I just think that one more year in school, just for him to work on some things and refine his game, and man, he'll be off to the races. He will be is at that next level. Um, I seen it with like back in the day, it was different. I keep referring to like Isaiah Thomas stayed at Indiana for his, until he completed his sophomore season. Michael Jordan left after his sophomore season. You know, I think he left after this. I think Michael only stayed 2 years. It was it three. But yeah, man, I just think that it don't hurt for these guys to just refine their game, especially somebody who's like in Cooper Flagg's position, right? He's not, it's not like, oh, now some people lose their stock because they're not the real deal. Their stock drops, right? Because they're not the real deal. But this guy's the real deal. So if he did come back or if he did stay, by the time, I don't see like if he stayed another year, I think he'll still go number one. I don't see nobody, nobody coming onto the landscape. Nobody's coming into college that's better than this kid. So he'll still be number one. So what you'll have is a number one draft pick who is refining their game. So when he get to the next level, it'll be even that much better. And I know a lot of people saying, "Oh man, that's crazy," but, you know, and you taking a big risk, of getting hurt and all this other stuff. But I mean, I just think that this kid, man, um, if he stayed one more year and like I said, refined this game and worked on anything that he think he have a weakness at, he'd be that much more dangerous when he go to the next league level, right? Um, that's just like you have in Detroit, you got the kid Cade Cunningham, right? Cade Cunningham, I think he should have stayed in college one more year, like and now because it took him a while, it's taken him a while up until this season. I think Cade Cunningham been in the league, I think, for 3 years, right? And now, he's starting to hit his stride, but I think if Cade Cunningham had a stayed in school one more year and refined his game, I think Cade Cunningham would be a better player too. Although he, like I said in other videos, Cade Cunningham now is their team went from last year only having 14 wins to this year having 47 wins. So it's taking him a while to get his to catch his rhythm or to really you know turn things up a notch. But I think I wish it was a way that this guy, or I hope he do stay one more year. I don't know. I don't know. I know people think, well, man, that's crazy for him to stay one more year. He's ready. That's true. He is ready. He will be able to play at the next level. But how often do you see like a one and done ball player turn into, like I don't know. I don't know. Maybe he could be like a Kobe Bryant. Kobe didn't go to college, or maybe he could be like a Kevin Garnett. Kevin Garnett didn't go to college either. Who else was a one and done though? Hmm. But like even I don't know, man. I just think that if this guy Cooper worked on his game for one more year, then decide to go pro, man, he'd be mean. He'd be mean because he got everything. He got everything, you know. But I don't know, man. Let me, that's my take on it. Let me know what y'all think. Y'all think I'm a little bit off base, or do y'all think, you know what I mean, that I wouldn't and I wouldn't recommend like some people, I would have thought, I would be like, yeah, okay, you should go, because I don't know. Who else I thought should have worked on it, stayed at school and worked on the game. Another Duke Blue Devil, and that was Zion. I thought Zion would have benefited from staying in school, and just learning how to play basketball, But in my opinion, though, to be honest, I think Cooper Flagg is a better basketball player than Zion Williams, and so I think he's better defense. Just across the board, I think Cooper Flagg is a better basketball player than Zion, and so I also thought that Zion should have stayed another year too. That money still was going to be there because he was definitely he was a legitimate NBA talent, so he was going to get paid no matter what. But yeah, man, I don't know. In this new age of one and done, man, it's gonna be hard to get somebody like a Cade Cunningham. I mean, not Cade Cunningham, Cooper Flagg to stay 2 years when they know they can get paid. They can go to the next level. So yeah, that's my take. But let me know what y'all think about, man, what I said about Cooper staying one more year and just sharpening up his skills a little bit more. Um, yeah, I think he should. So that's my take on it. Make sure to like and subscribe. And with that being said, don't forget to leave a comment, and I'll check you all out in the next video. Peace.